What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel. Now before we get into today's video, the road to 200 subs has now officially come to a close and we are now on the road to 500 subs. Who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the year. Only time will tell. But as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes of potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull my second ever Collector's Rare. Because it wouldn't be the first time that I pulled a Collector's Rare, because I also pulled this. If I can take it out. Taken out of the penny sleeve is my Collector's Rare Peacock from the Underworld from my Genesis Impact box opening that I did several months ago. This thing looks absolutely beautiful. I'm planning to get it graded at some point. Just don't know when though. But with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue. Excuse me. Maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and be sure to follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which ties into today's video, which is this: who do you think should not have been released from WWE? Let me know down in the comments below. Emphasis on the word not, because for today's video, if you guys remember on Thursday, I think it was, yeah, Thursday. On Thursday, I talked about Mustafa Ali had quit WWE. Well, we just found out over the last day or so that 24, including Mustafa Ali, 24 WWE superstars across Raw, SmackDown, and NXT have all been released from WWE. All of which include the following. We already know that Mustafa Ali was one of them. Here are the others: Emma, Rick Boogs, Aaliyah, Elias, Riddick Moss, Top Dollar, Shelton Benjamin, Dolph Ziggler, Quincy Elliott, Dana Brooke, Dabba-Kato, Mansoor, Massey, basically Mansoor and Dio Madden, Shanky, Ulysses Leon, Daniel MacArthur, Bryson Montana, Kevin Ventura Cortez, Alexis Gray, Brooklyn Barlow, Matt Riddle, Ike Manjiro, and Melanie Brzezinski. Yeah. You heard me right. Dolph Ziggler, Mansoor, Matt Riddle, all these guys have been released from WWE. I don't really know if there's any more that have been released. I'm gonna have to take a look. I'm gonna have to take a quick look here. Because I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there's any more. I could be wrong, but I don't think there's gonna be any more releases and anytime soon. But a lot of these we kind of expected. We kind of expected them to be released, but what I find interesting is why. And apparently no one knows if it's no one knows if it's because of the budget cuts, or if it's because of the fact that their talents were just wasted, if you will. But as far as like the list, other talent being released, we don't know. We don't know if if there's gonna be any more that are gonna be released from WWE. It's hard to say, but one thing that I find unique is that some of these guys were once main event players. Guys like Mustafa Ali, who had who was set to defend the NXT North American title against, challenge Dominic Mysterio for the NXT North American title at No Mercy next week. A week from right now, a week from today, was supposed to have been the match, but what I find interesting as well is that and again, going back with Ali again, not only that, he competed at WrestleMania. He literally went face off against his friend, one of his good friends, Cedric Alexander, for the vacant cruiserweight title. So for his talent to be wasted like that is like kind of bullshit. Emma and Riddick Moss, we knew that they were that, especially Emma. We knew that her coming back to WWE, it wasn't that it wasn't in the cards for say. It was more so the fact that the timing was off. The timing was way off, and I think if Emma had came back, like say right around this time, right after WWE had partnered with Endeavor, that I think her talent probably would not have been wasted, if you will. Rick Boogs again, Rick Boogs, Aaliyah, Elias, they all competed at WrestleMania at some point in their careers. Top Dollar, don't get me wrong, Hit Row was a very entertaining faction, but now with Top Dollar now no longer with WWE, what's next for B-Fab? What's next for Ashante the Adonis? What's next for them? They could very may well be the next ones to get released, which honestly, I can totally see that. Shelton Benjamin, on the other hand, I think it was a bad move on their part, because earlier this year, he celebrated 20 years earlier this year, and he still had a lot left in the tank. So for him to be released from WWE at this stage in his career. I think it just proves that they didn't see him as world championship material, which, again, he had all the talent in the world, he had all the potential in the world. They just didn't know how to utilize that potential, you know? It's the same thing with guys like Dolph Ziggler and Matt Riddle who were in main event matches. Think about this. Matt Riddle last year, so was it October of last year? He faced off against Seth freaking Rollins in the Fight Pit, which was the main event of Extreme Rules. Dolph Ziggler, 2014 Survivor Series. He was a part of Team Cena, and he was the sole survivor, and that match was the main event. So for these guys to be released, I think it's just kind of. Whoa, sorry guys, camera moves. Kind of pathetic. As far as these other guys, guys like Daniel MacArthur and Kevin Ventura Cortez, these guys. I mean, it is what it is. I think a lot of them were trainees at the Performance Center, so they weren't really doing a whole lot. They probably had like maybe a match or two on NXT Level Up, and that was it. Dana Brooke, she was doing so well in NXT, helping Kalani Jordan, just find her footing in WWE. But now Kalani needs someone new to help her, and I don't think there's anybody. Like maybe Becky Lynch. I know that Lynch is the NXT Women's Champion, so maybe she might help. I don't know. Quincy Elliott, we hadn't seen him in quite a while. I think the last time we saw him was maybe a month and a half. I think it was maybe a month and a half ago. On NXT Level Up, and that was it. Dabba-Kato, last match that he had was a couple weeks ago. Lost to Tyler Bate. Think about that. Matt, as far as Matt Riddle goes, honestly, as big of a fan as I am of Matt Riddle, all I can say is he kind of had that one coming. I mean, with everything that with all the drug tests and with all the fucking bullshit that went on, he kind of had that one coming, and he was given way too many chances. I think that was the right move, but at the same time, he still had a lot to do. There were rumors that he and Drew McIntyre were set to challenge the Judgment Day for the tag titles at some point. It just wasn't meant to be. Ike Manjiro, we just saw him last night on NXT Level Up in a loss. He took a loss against Luca Crucifino, and I think it just proves that even after 3 years of being in NXT, they had nothing for him. They had absolutely nothing for him. Nothing, in terms of the Cruiserweight Championship, the North American. He had so many chances. WWE had so many chances to put Ike Manjiro into title contentions. Whether it was for the Cruiserweight title or the North American title or something, it was all wasted. So I mean, it is what it is. But I'll say this. I'll say this. A lot of these guys, we're gonna miss them. Dolph, Benjamin, Aaliyah, Elias. We're gonna miss them. But as far as what could be next for them, Dolph and Shelton, they'll probably end up coming back within like maybe a year or two or something. So definitely expect that. You guys can definitely expect Shelton Benjamin and Dolph Ziggler to come back at some point. But I'll say this: I think no matter what they do next, their time in WWE was incredible, especially Dolph. He had so many incredible moments, you know, especially becoming Mr. Money in the Bank, cashing in to become World Heavyweight Champion the night after WrestleMania, you know, becoming a six-time Intercontinental Champion, multi-time Tag Team Champion, all those accomplishments. Guys like Shelton and Dolph, they deserve to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. I could definitely see that. But guys, that's gonna do it. My thoughts. I mean, you guys just heard it. You guys just heard everything I said. A lot of these guys, we were expecting it, but most of them, I guess it is what it is. But that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, you guys want more WWE topic videos in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.